So I just stop and start the stream. Takes 30 seconds to stop and start, and we're back in. So let's just find another replay. We'll do another one real quick. Let's do something a little bit, hopefully better. Hopefully. Let's see. That looks alright. Could be, maybe. That one wasn't. That was an old version on that one. Let's see. What do we got?
Try fun. Go get a beer.
Let's do one more quick one, and then we'll do a quick drinks break. How's that sound?
That's good.
All right, let's do it. Hang a sec. So, that one's a bit long. I'm just trying to find one that's a reasonable length.
Do you usually struggle to find one that's a reasonable length?
I do actually. Yeah. No, there was. Well, this is really annoying because there's this game here I saw. It's the old version. It's got Dick Bruiser versus GG Mirror or something. That looks really epic. You know, being Dick Bruiser and everything. I thought there'd be lots of Dick Bruiser jokes, and that'd be pretty cool. But not going to happen.
That'd be painful.
The Dick Bruise. Oh, I've never felt a Dick
Can
Bruise.
that part of the body bruise?
I don't know because it's all muscle. But in theory, can't it bruise? Yeah, can't it? I mean, I imagine it can. I don't know. Can someone Google that while we're...
Can probably cause bruises.
Certainly can cause a bruise. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Google Dick Bruise and we'll see what comes up. I don't know.
I'm not going to Google that.
Could lead to all kinds of places, couldn't it?
I'll do it. Dick Bruise. It's spelled bruise.
You don't know how to spell bruise? Righto, we have a 1 versus 1 here. This is Smithy here, and I have some other people with me.
I'm Elamari.
And I'm Butts.
And we have a Protoss versus Terran. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, we have someone looking up Dick Bruiser.
Further in the bottom right corner, we have a red Terran called Learning.
Yes, and he is learning. And at the top left-hand corner, we have...
We have the happiest blue Protoss you've ever seen. MDMA.
Love me some MDMA.
He's happy today. He might not be very happy tomorrow. But
He won't be happy tomorrow.
he's happy today.
Right, so...
And what can we learn from his experience? Let's ask the red Terran.
Well, did you learn how to spell bruise?
Yeah, there's an I in it.
There is an... Oh, there you go. There is an I.
It's not B-R-U-S-E.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's not.
So that's an interesting pawn placement there for the Protoss. I don't know what he's trying to achieve there. I don't think Reapers can jump up there, so I really don't understand the logic behind that pawn placement, but someone else might be able to explain it to me. Maybe not.
No, it's not real. It's not a good spot. Like hiding tech. Okay, maybe a bit.
But I mean,
your base
that early on. I mean, what are you trying to achieve, really? I mean, that's the thing of it. So the
that gateway is going to be so hidden.
Yeah. Protoss is scouting. Terran is not. Terran is still learning. That was supposed to be a joke.
He's learnt to put 3 SCVs on gas, which is good.
That is a good thing to learn. I'll have to admit that's quite excellent to learn.
3 is the right number.
3 is the correct number.
He hasn't learned to get an orbital though.
He hasn't learned to get an orbital, but
he needs a barracks first.
Yeah, he needs a barracks first, and he's 16 supply, so it's not too bad. Once he gets, I mean, admittedly, I'll sometimes do 17, 18 supply orbitals. So this Protoss is pretty standard opening by the looks of it so far. I haven't seen anything particularly cheesy. He's trying to delay that barracks, which is a pretty smart play. Does have a Reaper on the way, so he's going to scout with the Reaper, which is a pretty smart play again. Yeah. Again, why are you putting... I don't understand the placement of the gateway all the way over here.
Maybe it's to protect the pylon. So that if his base gets dropped in for whatever reason, that the pylon is more difficult to kill, so his buildings will be able to produce units.
Marines...
It's not more difficult to kill. You get on the low ground, get high ground vision, and just pick off the pylon.
Yeah. Well, relatively, not absolutely.
Maybe versus Lings.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All the Terran's units are ranged. It doesn't have any melee units,
I don't
matter.
know.
There's probably like a 1 space gap behind that gateway as well. So.
Probably. So Cyber's up. Second gas.
No.
Pretty standard opening for both players. We have a factory going down for the Terran. and the reactor, which he's got one Reaper out to scout. He might be getting a couple more with his reactor. We do have the Stalker, which the Stalker will intercept this Reaper that's going to come in any minute now.
Reaper was chasing the probe.
Reaper's got one kill to his name. Congratulations, Reaper.
Ooh.
The mothership core's out. So it looks like we're seeming to be heading into a later game now. So both players have established themselves, and both players will now be going for an expand, I imagine. Terran is learning. He's a pretty quick learner. At the 5-minute mark, he's already thrown down an expand.
I think we're going to see a take choice from the Protoss, because they're not going to expand with that engineering bay going down.
It is interesting. So the Terran, so the Protoss is going Stargate. So he's into all kinds of funny hallucinations. So Stargate might be the wise choice. And we have a supply blocked Terran putting down a couple of mines, which is probably the ideal thing. If you're going to establish a base, put down a couple of mines is quite an excellent choice to do that. You can obviously deny oracles and all kinds of stuff, and it's good for the cheap defense. It looks like the Reaper tried to do a bit of harassment. That failed. He's out. He's repairing to live another day. So this supply block is a pretty serious supply block. He's been supply blocked now for quite some time. He was waiting for his command center to finish to do that. So I don't agree with that. I would have still got a supply depot straight away. I wouldn't have waited. Oracle's on the way.
The missile turret's coming up.
Missile turret's coming up straight away. That is pretty epic timing right there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
He's using his mines defensively as well.
And that's the way to do it. He's denied. So he's denied the expand, courtesy of the engineering bay. So this is going to be, it's a pretty smart move actually, because I mean it's going to help him get one up on the expand, and I have seen this before.
Usually you don't let it finish.
Yeah, usually. Ketrick is pretty smart with the engineering bay play. He likes to deny the Protoss's, or stick of the Zerg actually. He's good at doing that, denying the Zerg expanding his engineering bay. Two Stalkers are going to slowly whack-a-mole that one down, and we're going to see now if the Oracle does any damage. The Oracle's coming in, he's coming in for a look, and bang, he's out. Whoa!
Punished.
Jesus.
Didn't stand a chance.
Wow.
It's on mine. Oh, it's taken out as well.
That was a pretty solid hit. And he's supply blocked again. This Terran is certainly exceptional being supply blocked, and all he can do is LOL.
MDMA's loving it. Having a good time.
LOL. What can you do, man? Lucky guy. Lucky guy. I don't know if that's luck. I think that's kind of placement there.
You can actually see the mines while they're buried.
You can. If you're really, really good with your micro, you can actually avoid them. But you've got to be fucking pros. So we have a Banshee on the way, so the Banshee's going to return the favour.
We do have an observer on the way from the Protoss, so this should help quite a lot with the
this mine will take out this.
Banshee.
Wow. Did you know that mines can one-hit zealots?
I do now. That's quite interesting.
You're learning.
I am learning.
So
the observer's out.
The observer's out. The mine game's down, but the mine did get one kill. Got 100 resources out of that. So actually, we take a look at the units lost tab. It's probably a good choice to do that now. The Terran is ahead quite substantially thanks to the Oracle kill. We've got two mines coming in again for another bit of a hit, and it looks like now. You see, obviously he's got a protection now, so that game's up pretty much.
I don't know.
Although
there's no army to destroy the mines.
He's still only got two Stalkers there, and the Stalkers can outrange the mines. Oh, wow! Epic! What a move! What a move by the Terran to kill the Observer.
Yeah, that was good.
That was really, really well played, and obviously he's going to have to wait now to get another Observer, which is going to take a little bit of time. So these mines can happily deny. We've got a bit of a Hellion run by here. The Hellions make it through. We've got four Hellions left, but that mothership core is going to make mincemeat of those guys.
Yeah,
and those Hellions,
400 minerals.
That's a very quick way to even up the units lost tab. That was pretty much a fail. But he is continuing the harassment with the Banshee. The Banshee does get a couple of kills before he buggers off. 4 kills for that Banshee. So that's quite a reasonably effective Banshee. The Banshee will go back.
Players got like double the amount of SCVs. Just the Protoss.
Yeah, absolutely. If you take a look at the income tab, it is 44 SCVs to 24 harvesters, so to 24 probes. So the Terran is doing really well to get his expand established a lot quicker. That's been highly effective. We have another observer out for the Protoss. The Terran seems to be pretty aware of the Protoss game, I guess. That's probably one way to explain it. He understands the metagame fairly well. He was ready for the Oracle. He was able to deny the expand. He's doing all the right things. This mine is going to get taken out, but it might hit a Stalker. It does. It one hit Stalkers as well. Wow. 2 kills for that mine. That is certainly worthwhile. And there's another mine. Another going to... and we're going to do another Hellion run by. I have a gut feeling these Hellions are going to be just dead, and dead. Wow. That evens up pretty damn quick. Those Hellions are now completely and utterly dead. And now the Protoss is ahead on the resources lost. Total there. We do have a little bit of drop action going on here, however. And he's going to get the dropship as well. Wow, yep. So a lot of harassment here, and he has denied the income a little bit. We're now back down to 19 harvesters, 119 probes.
Yeah, almost 3 times the amount of harvesters for the Terran player. This is just...
So he has taken a third as well. So
taking a third now.
Harvesters is going to increase again.
Quite dramatically. So now it's up to the Protoss to apply some pressure. If the Protoss doesn't apply pressure now, and it keeps getting dumped basically down by these mines, then I have a gut feeling that the Terran will get ahead here and we'll get the win. That is a lot of Hellions.
I don't know why they keep running Hellions in there.
No, I mean the Hellions just, you keep putting him behind. And you see 2,500 resources lost now to the 1,800 of the Protoss. And I have a gut feeling it's going to go up to 1,300, 13.3 now very, very quickly. He tries to get the Zealots, and he's just going to basically go for that death.
Oh, poor choice putting the overcharge.
Yeah, he will get a couple of these. He will get a couple of probes, but which is really key. If he can line those up, he can really deny this income quite substantially. It looks like no, he's not going to get any more.
No, he's focusing the cannon.
That was a big mistake. Wrong choice. He is still ahead on the probe count there, but again, he didn't need to do that. He is getting out Ravens, which I don't mind. I'm a bit of a Raven fan. I like the Ravens, and he's going mech.
MDMA really needs to chrono boost probes. He's got them lined up. He knows that's where he's behind, but there we go. That's what we want to see.
So you're right. He has got the chrono going, but again, he really needs to be applying pressure. The Terran doesn't have much of an army. He's got a bit of a setup there. He's natural now.
He's got an extra base.
He's got extra base. This is where the Protoss needs to be attacking. He knows economically. You'd have to know economically that he's behind, and this is the ideal opportunity. You've got to hit while the iron's hot. And he literally, you saw the Terran pissed away literally 2,000 minerals worth of Hellions. This is the ideal opportunity to go ahead and have a hit. But he isn't doing that, and it's allowing the Terran to basically macro up. And I have a gut feeling that this game is very much heading the way of the Terran. We've got 3 Ravens out. They're going to do some harassment. They're going to pretty much lock down this natural. And we have another massive harassment. I'm not a big fan of the Hellions doing this mass Hellion run by, but it is doing a lot of damage. You've got to give them credit.
Still a lot of damage. Yeah,
it's denying the economy. I mean, it's doing a lot of damage to himself. As long as the Protoss doesn't attack him, it's working. If the Protoss went to his base, it would be GG. But the Protoss,
a few more upgrades in Blue Flame would make the Hellions more effective.
Even against like the Stalker and Immortals, are just going to rip apart Hellions. So it's still not the best choice. But he's sort of keeping the Protoss away from leaving his base. So
there's only 3 gates. The
Protoss now is a war prison.
Really.
So yeah,
like 3 more on the way, but
he's gonna go for these probes. He's got Blue Flame now, so he's gonna get quite a few kills. If we look at the units lost tab, but that unit lost tab is very much making its way well ahead of the Protoss in favour. So, and we go back to the income tab there now. We can see that he's 22. What's that? 68. A massive gap there now. A lot of turrets there dropped to the main. That was. I'm liking the dual harassment from the Terran. I'm really enjoying the harassment, and I mean you can see that now. I mean that's having a massive effect on the economy now with those dual hits. And it looks like he's going to go in for another hit, another run by with Hellions. I think it might work. We'll see. I mean, but the thing is, again, I mean, all the Protoss needs to do is get an attack, but now it's getting a little bit too late. Now we're seeing the GG army. The GG army is on its way. We have the siege tanks, Ravens. I have a gut feeling that this is going to be it for the Protoss, unfortunately.
Protoss has a Dark Shrine.
When behind.
Yep, Dark Shrine.
He does have 5
no,
Ravens.
DT's being produced?
I have a gut feeling, and he got the. Well, let's maybe just watch. Let's just watch this. Just sit back and watch this. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, converting the Hellions into Warhounds is a good choice.
Oh, it's a great choice. Goes in Hellbats. It is a perfect choice. Hellbats and Siege Tanks aren't actually too bad. He's only got 2 Immortals there, so he's got Archons out now. He's got point defense drones, so those point defense drones are going to make a massive difference. And I'd say this is pretty much GG. Interesting play by the Terran. You know, again, he did lose a lot of resources there with those Hellion run-bys, but he just constantly kept the Protoss on his toes. So, resources lost tab is, well, now it's favouring the Terran. So, well, there you go, guys. Anyone else want to throw in some interesting analysis?
There's no analysis. Protoss didn't build enough of an army and lost all their probes.
I think that pretty much sums it
But
up.
hopefully they're happy about it, you know?
Yeah, well, we might get some more BAM if we're lucky. Or
Look at the
unlucky.
colours.
Oh, the MDMA, man. I mean, that's right. Well, I'd say the Terrans learnt fairly well. And, yeah, I think we're
Well, we
learning
have
towards
some
the game.
DT harassing the Terran Natural.
We do. That's the War Prism play.
He's
And
loving
he
it.
has
He's loving it. Oh, ouch. Man. The deaths for these Protoss have been pretty brutal this game. Well, that Oracle died pretty poorly, and some of those mine hits, man, were pretty epic. And that poor little, that poor DT that could, you know, he tried, and got one hit there by the Blue Flame. So that was game. That's a pretty reasonable game. That was actually a lot better quality than the last few games we've just done. I would say, really, all the Protoss had the opportunity to attack, didn't attack. Terran macroed up, and you can see that. Look at the supply there now, 200 to 22, pretty substantial there. So even though the Terran was losing a lot of resources doing those run-bys, he was just able to keep macroing because he had the economy. So it was an interesting play style there by the Terran, and maybe something that other people can learn from. Certainly, I take away a little bit from that. I think that's quite an interesting play style, and that can certainly work against the Protoss. So kudos, but then again, this Protoss was also kind of shit, so might not work against a good Protoss. A good Protoss might actually be onto that kind of thing. So I think that sums it up quite a bit. I don't know. Any other thoughts, gentlemen?
Don't do drugs, stay in school.
Don't do drugs, stay in school, keep learning, and keep playing StarCraft. I'm Smithy.
I'm El Murray.
And I'm Butts.
And that's Scam Guys. We're 3 guys, 1 replay. Check us out on youtube.com/kittyporn, and there'll be some great resources there for you. So great replays there. Awesome. All right, I'm Smithy. We're out.